Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in to Red, White, and Bethune.
An average American family. We are so excited. Like, this video has been a long time coming, and it has literally been a journey getting this bus finished, but now we can actually say the inside of our bus is done.
Yeah, it's been a long awaited video. We've had a lot of people asking about it, when we're going to get it done, when we're going to get it out, so no better time than now. You know, we ran into some obstacles, which we expected, you know, that definitely set us back in our timeline.
We didn't expect that many obstacles though.
No.
Between water damage, having to replace all of the subfloor, like...
Yeah, we ended up replacing everything. That wasn't, we didn't have to, but once we got into it, we're like, you know, we're this far in, why not just do a little bit more and make sure everything's new. I don't know if I can say it's been fun, but you know, it's been, I've learned a lot. There's no doubt about that. Things I never really knew that I would have to learn, but.
But we know, the good thing is we know the bus inside, from front to back. Like, we know that bus. This guy right here, he did the layout. He is so proud of his layout, and I'm proud of his layout too.
It was fun. It's kind of cool because when I saw the bus and we got a home, I automatically knew, for some reason in my head, this is the layout we need, and that's honestly within no changes what we went with.
Yeah, and I mean, I love my design. I am obsessed with all of my white, and you even have to admit, it's super airy and light.
It looks good in there. I mean, yeah, it definitely makes it look bigger. You know, it really does.
And I mean, we're going to be in it full time, living in this, and this is our tiny house, and we wanted to really make it into our own. And I think we definitely achieved that. And there's been a learning curve, and I can't wait to actually move into it and start living in it. But this video has been a long time coming and felt like it was never going to happen.
Well, I mean, we say a long time coming, really about 2.5 months, but it seems a lot longer than that.
It has felt like years that we've been working on this thing, but in reality, this timeline was really quick. Like, it hasn't. Most bus remodels take months to do, and this one, we worked tirelessly on this one to get things done, and we're excited for you guys to be able to see the fruits of our labor.
Hope you guys will enjoy this video.
Without further ado, we are going to take you guys on a tour of our new home. We're going to start over here. It's so crazy that this dream has become a reality. We went with Corian countertops. There was a huge debate over what countertops to use. We ended up going with Corian because they're less likely to crack. And I went with all white. I wanted everything to be super open and airy and light. This is a peel and stick backsplash, so it's not tile. I highly recommend it. Link will be below. It is held up very, very well. Everything was painted white. They were baby blue, and we decided that everything kind of needs to be nice and white and airy. Of course, I have to have Disney in my bus because we are huge, huge Disney fans. So Ruggable I got my rug from Ruggable. It's machine washable, so with 6 dogs, you have to have enough clean stuff here, or cleanable things. This couch came out from Amazon. It is not a sleeper sofa because we just really didn't have the room to do it, but it's actually comfortable and it fit in the space very, very well. We have our TV trays over here for seating, and we have storage up here. We've got the bar area over there, just enough to where we have space to accommodate everyone. So when 2 of the kids are sitting at the bar with the bar stools that swivel, you can pull it out, sit on it, and chit chat. Or, you know, you can turn around and do whatever you have to do at the bar. So that was one of the coolest things, and I made sure when we had them fabricated to go in a little bit so it wasn't taking up too much space over here. Perfectly. And it's a lot of room. With a family of 5, we're gonna need as much space as possible. And, you know, it's got everything that we need in there. It was a pretty penny, 600 bucks for a fridge, but we knew we didn't want to go with RV fridge. 1, to make it definitely look a lot better, and 2, for accessibility and storage and whatnot. My kitchen sink, I love this sink, y'all. Kyle thought I was crazy when I was like, I'm doing a gold sink. The whole bus is pretty much gold. It's coming back in style, whatever. Found this beauty on Amazon, found this on Amazon as well. Nice home faucet. We got these cabinets from Lowe's. They're house cabinets. The cool part is my brother-in-law put the magnets on here, so they're closed. When they close, they're stuck, and we have plenty of drawers, plenty of space for all of our kitchen stuff. So now let's go back this way. Our air handler. Our bus does have a residential air conditioning unit in it, which powers it really nicely, and it keeps it pretty chilly when we need it to. Of course, we had to have a mirror, because what fabulous glamping bus does not have a mirror? So we found that at Target, attached it to the wall. It is stuck there. Coming further back, we have our bathroom, and it's separated from the shower, so this is just the bathroom. This is one of the best purchases or deals that we got. We had looked at this vanity before Christmas, and it was $397. And after Christmas, they ran a sale and it was on clearance for $93. I was overjoyed that it fit in the space. In Kyle's last video, we talked about how we vented the bathroom, and this is how we did it. Yes, it's gold because it needs to look good. And that is our way to install a box with a plug on it, and has the switches, and you know, it just sucks the moisture right out and goes down below. It was the best solution for our problems. One of my, I love the whole bus, but I love this area because the kids got to pick out their own fashionable wallpaper. So Ben got to pick his out, and Molly picked out flowers, and then Eli wanted stars. And so that's what we did. Each of them have their own light, their own plug, their own AC vent, and then whenever they want some privacy, they can close their curtains. And these are actually shower curtains, y'all. Shower curtains on Amazon, and they're easy to use, and you know what, if they rip or whatever else, they're inexpensive, and we can get more. This is important to get. They came with the clipping hooks, because they will fall off super easy. Now this is our shower, and we love our shower because we can actually take showers in it. It was yellow, and looking back, we should have ripped it out with everything else. We did not, because we ripped enough crap out, if you guys have seen our other videos. And we'll show you, looking at the stuff that we improved on, we had a lot of water damage. So we used a shower paint for this, and we'll give you a short little peek of it. It's white, so that's what matters. It's not yellow, and it's white. We did find an aquarium light to put in. That was my brother-in-law's idea. And nothing in this shower is gold, shockingly enough. But we're just gonna, it's not pretty, so we're just gonna close it. Moving on down, this area is going to be kids' classroom. We have Kyle custom built this table, and we stained it as close to the floor color as possible. And we put the lights in. We've got cute little additives, And we have stuff hanging on the wall, storage up here. And if you'll notice, under here, this is where all the kids' clothes are gonna go. We found these at IKEA, and each of the kids, they get to put, we're gonna put their clothes in there as an alternative for like the Rubbermaids, you know, the Rubbermaids that you kind of have hanging out. These chairs are also from IKEA as well. They're sturdy and they're heavy, so they're not gonna fly around a lot while we are driving. But before we move on, these floors, I love my floors. We got them from Home Depot. They are a waterproof plank vinyl. They weren't inexpensive, but they were somewhat easy to put in after we watched the how-to videos on how to put them in. So those are one of my favorite parts. It really warms up the space for me. Kyle is proud of this one. This is his custom dog kennel. He built a custom dog kennel for all the dogs. And we can open it up, the dogs go in, we got a dog bed in there for them. So it's a really cool little thing. You don't see that in a lot of buses with dogs. And this beauty is our closet. Again, like the shower, it's not a showpiece, but it's functional. And we've got, over here we've got little, same thing for our clothes. We've got some of those, and some of my clothes are already in here. Jewelry, got it already hanging up. We've got another one of those. Storage is key in a bus. You have to have storage, and that's what we needed. We needed to find solutions to where we can tuck storage away, but still be fashionable and functioning at the same time. Welcome to where Molly says, where the fun happens. My 6-year-old daughter likes to say that. We fit a king-size bed. It is a house king-size bed in here, and super comfy. We got the mattress on Amazon. Our wall, I'm proud of our wall. It was a collaboration between me and Kyle, and the wood back there was just it just wasn't working. We were gonna do wallpaper, and wallpaper was just not gonna work on it. So we did the next best thing. We used faux boxwood and stapled it onto the wood. And I mean, you know, it just gives a unique feel and brings the outside in, which I really like when you're in a small space. We have, we've got a 24-inch TV. We've got a couple little cutesy things. This is for Kyle's wallet and stuff. I like things to be contained. This is going to be for, you know, work, recording videos. My makeup, a lot of my makeup will probably go in here, and it fits really well with the space, and it folds right down. Again, nice little drawer. We have another one of these. You know, these are kind of stuck around because we need the space. Finding a dresser for this space was tough because we wanted a really big bed, but in order to have a big bed, you had a very narrow dresser. So the solution that we found, bless IKEA's heart, we found shoe storage. It is actually a shoe storage bin from IKEA, and this is gonna be our dresser. It was thin enough to where it gives us a nice little walkway over here. And it may not look, you know, like a whole lot, but we do have plenty of storage in the bus. And the entire bed lifts up, and all of that is under storage as well. So while we didn't want to clutter up the ceiling and up the walls because we wanted that light and airy feel, we decided to put storage in unique spaces and get kind of creative.
Okay, so I pretty much built this bed from nothing. She ended up putting some of the sticky tiles on here that she used in the kitchen that we had left over. But basically this is a 2x12. We built it. We also added a, for underneath storage, we put some shocks on it, or whatever you want to call them. But created quite a large area of storage. So that, you know, we did lose a lot of space, you know, by putting such a large bed in here. But we were able to get some, you know, much needed storage. As you can see in here, there's LED lights pretty much wrapped all around. Pretty much everything, every light in this bus is 12 volt. We put these in the bedroom. You'll see a couple other various places throughout the bus. We also installed these 3 little 12 volt, I guess you would call them stair lighting, 3 theater lighting, anyway, aisle lighting. To, you know, for nighttime to illuminate the floor. You don't have to turn on the entire, you know, all the lights and wake up the whole, you know, whole house. So This here is probably one of my favorite projects. It's still not completed. This is pretty much the heart of our bus as far as the inside right now. We have approximately 600 amp hours of lithium batteries. Right now we're running the generator. I don't know if you've heard it humming in the background. We have to do that currently to run the air conditioner. But that goes to the inverter. The inverter to keep those charged. Pretty proud of that little system. It was not a very cheap investment, but you know, it's one of those things, a peace of mind. We can go down the road, our refrigerator can run, we can run lights, we can run the pumps. You know, eventually we're actually putting solar on it, but we haven't been able to do that yet. But we're going to pretty much put solar panels that will keep the batteries topped off, so when we need them. We're, like I said in a previous video, we're going to replace the current generator we have because it's so big, we don't need it at this point. It's just overkill because we've done, you know, so many energy improvements on this bus that it's just so much overkill. So what we're going to do is get a smaller generator, give us more space in that particular bay, be more quiet, it's more fuel efficient, and it'll still give us plenty of power to run our air conditioning when we need to. Like I said, we installed LEDs pretty much throughout the light. Every light in this bus is new. We replaced every single light you see. In here we installed more of those LEDs under the cabinet, give it that custom look. Really like those. They turned out great.
Well, we hope you guys loved our new bus. We certainly do. It's been a labor of love, but I'm honestly super duper proud of it. And y'all, under that bed back there is 24 pairs of shoes. I'm fitting 24 plus more. There will be a little bit more pairs of shoes on here because fashion, just because you're living tiny don't mean your fashion has to be. But I love the modern touches that's in the bus, and our house, our stick and bricks house was very industrial, kind of farmhousey chic, and I was so happy to go a little modern with this one because not a lot of buses you see doing that, which and RVs and remodels and all of that, which everybody's style to each their own. It's becoming really popular to do the blacks and the whites and the farmhousey look, so I wanted to go a little different with it. You like it?
It turned out great. You know, we keep using the word labor of love because it has been. I mean, it's been a journey because you got to figure out we're amateurs. I mean, we're not. We don't do this for a living, you know. And we had a lot of trials and tribulations, a lot of recutting, refitting. But also, before I got to extend out a shout out to my brother Stephen Hare, RV Steve Travels. 100% could not have done this without him.
He built our entire electrical system. I mean,
he was here from day one. Honestly, he left Tennessee, drove to Virginia, and rode back in the bus home to Florida with us.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much been here the entire time. He's still here. He's blowing the driveway off.
Blowing the driveway right now. I mean, it's been on a family level, it's been great having him here. Like, we want to take them on the road with us and like a convoy, because it's been so nice having him. And everybody had a hand in the bus.
Yeah,
I mean,
no one person did all of it. I mean, Steven has the more technical knowledge, so he did do most of the electrical and the designing of the, you know, the power systems. But, you know, Jen, I mean, we even had the kids in here sometimes. You know?
I painted.
Jen painted. As you could probably tell if you were in here, but
whatever. You know what? We're working on a crack crew right now.
Well, that was one of them things. Is just, there's really no manual on how to do this. Like, these cabinets are very old and they had Formica finish on them, and it's not an easy thing to paint. You know, it's one of those things we had to try stuff, see if it worked, see how we liked it. You know, you don't just go into the store and say, hey, I got a 1983 Silver Eagle and I need this, and this. It doesn't work like that.
There's no Silver Eagle aisle. You don't have an aisle where everything's there for you. We had to get creative. We had to pivot a lot of times. I mean, with all the water damage that, you know, we showed you guys, like, that was a lot, and it was heartbreaking it sometimes because, you know, a lot of people don't talk about the mentalness of redoing a bus. Like, there were times where we wanted to walk away.
There was times I did. Well, I can remember a couple of vivid days. I was just.
He's like, I'm done. I can't do it.
Put a for sale sign on the thing. I'm done with it. Because, like I say, it was challenging. Like, some of these things, like, again, it's 36 years old. Nothing is really square inside of it. It's not like building a house where, you know, if you build start with a square structure, you'll end with one. This is nothing square. So you kind of, you know, you just have to go with it, you know. And it's not perfect. I mean, on camera, we hope it looks perfect. But if you're coming here, you're going to find flaws. And it's just one of them things. Some of this stuff can't be painted over. It can't be covered up. But you know, that's also what gives it the character. It's a classic bus. It's, you know, it's part of what it is. We didn't want a new bus. We wanted a bus that fit us, you know.
And I think we achieved that. I mean, I love it. Like, I like to just come in here and sit and just look at everything that we've done, because it has felt like a long journey, but it's been a short amount of time. It's only been 3 months, January, February, March, you know, or January, February, you know what I mean? December.
Which in itself is a big feat. I mean, that's a lot of work. I mean, this thing, you'll see, as you've seen in the pictures and all, there's been a lot of, you know, a lot of work done. I mean, basically we ripped, the only 2 things we kept was the original bathroom and the original shower. Actually, and the bunks.
We had to replace some
But
stuff.
looking back, yeah, but we replaced a lot of the wood and stuff inside of there, so it's not like, we had our hand on every single square inch of this bus.
I mean, from subfloor, we had to replace a subfloor. That was a mess, and so we had to do all of that. And like, I can remember walking in here, and Kyle and Steven were just like, what the did we get ourselves into? Because it was quite the undertaking. And that's why we wanted to bring you guys along for the ride and the journey on it, not just showing you before and after, but showing you our life, trying to get ready, living in a stick and bricks house, and then moving into a bus. Because I've said before, so many people just jump from, okay, cool, we're living in a bus, this is our life now. Right. We want to show you guys, it's not easy, but it totally can be done. And we still have to get our other house ready. You know, we've got to move into the bus. We can't wait to do the move-in video. But we still have to get our old house ready to put on the market. So we're still
we're not there
yet.
You know, I want to be transparent in the fact is I don't have my exact amount I've spent on this thing. But I'm going to figure in the remodel, we're probably into it for around $15,000 for the interior. Which, in the grand scheme of things, the work that was done, that's nothing. If you were to pay somebody to do it, you would, I mean...
And we did a lot. I mean, we did everything ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only reason we were able to do it is because we did do all the work ourselves. You know, it was a learning experience. Would I do it again? I don't know.
I would.
I don't know.
I would so do it. Like, I'm happy with the way that it turned out. Like, we went to the RV show, and he's like, oh, what if we got $1 million bus? I'm like, I kind of like Blue Betty. I like my bus.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's a certain bit of satisfaction you get that you can't get with something you buy at a store or you pay somebody to do. So, but I want to end this. We're going to end this video up. It's long enough at this point. I do want to give some thanks out. My brother Steve again. Like I say, we would not be sitting here today without him. No, absolutely not. His partner Jonathan Callenborn being here. You know, John Steins Jr. in Virginia, the man I bought the bus from. Yeah. You know, so supportive. One of the nicest, most down-to-earth people I ever met. You know, took care of me, made sure I got on our way. And honestly, has stayed in contact with us. We can't wait to show it to him. Like, whenever we're in Virginia, like... We're going to stop by and show it to him, because, you know, he loved this bus. I mean, he shed tears when this bus left. I mean, it's, you know, he spent a good portion of over a decade in this bus. So, you know, I think he can rest ensure that it went to a good home, because it's, you know, I have no intentions of getting rid of this thing. And if I left anybody out, you know, it's... Well, I mean, Eric Jacobs, he came down, Nomadic Fanatic. Yeah, Nomadic Fanatic. He mentored us on quite a few things. We got to spend some time with him. He got to see the bus and, you know, see a different way of RV living, really. Yeah, I mean, he's... Awesome dude. Him and Jax, you know, and then he comes here and he's got us and... 3 kids and kids and dogs, and I'm sure he's just like, holy cow, this is insane. He rolled with it, though. It was good. It's been fun. I'm not going to say I'm not ready to move on to the next phase, because I am. We still got some work to do as far as mechanical and get things done on the outside. That'll be a whole nother video. But for now, I think we're pretty much where we're done with the inside. I think we can confidently say that, you know, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you know, we'd love for you to subscribe and follow us along in our journey. Yeah, and if you see something that you want to link to, let us know. You know, that's another thing is everything. I don't want to say everything because I'm sure they're going to miss some things. We purchased the majority of this bus on Amazon. Yeah. And it's going to be linked in the description below if you're curious, just want to take a look at it. You know, we saved a ton of money by doing that. I could not imagine what it would be like to have to go buy at a Camping World or Lazy Days or whatever. So Amazon has been our savior. So we're going to link all the stuff we can find in the description below. We're not the most organized people in the world. No, we are a hot mess. We're going to try. But like I say, once again, thank you guys for watching this video. We enjoyed having you, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Bye.